HSETV and HSE News are public forums for student expression. Students make all content decisions, and opinions expressed do not represent those of HSE schools or the Board of School Trustees.
Good afternoon, HSC. I'm Kenneth Jordan.
And I'm Josh Heller.
And this is your newscast for Tuesday, October 11th, 2016.
Today's announcements are sponsored by Sky Zone. The fall break hours at Sky Zone are 10:20, open jump at 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 10:21 is 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And glow nights are from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. To start off your newscast, let's take a look at a segment over the Royal Yogis.
Let's talk about what yoga isn't about. It's not about how expensive your clothes are or where you get them from. It's not about how flexible you are or the moves you're able to do. And it's definitely not just for girls. A new club here at HSE is here to tell us what yoga really is all about.
Royal Yogis is all about creating a positive environment where anyone can come and feel comfortable being themselves and comfortable in their own body and with their own thoughts and being with like-minded people.
Royal Yogis was started last semester, and this semester and this year we're going to try to make it a bit more broad, and we're going to do it every week.
Many people decide to do yoga to not just help them feel less stressed, but to also find a sense of inner peace and calmness.
Royal Yogis is all about finding your inner self and finding peace in yourself. So when you go there after school, after a stressful day, you can go to Royal Yogis after school and be calm and just kind of have a better day than you had before.
We are going to start meeting here in the Mindful Room, and we're going to start going every week. So one week we'll do a Tuesday, and the following week we'll do a Thursday.
A big part of yoga is getting rid of the negative energy in your body and the tension and tightness you may feel, and filling it with light and positivity. So we'd love to spread that with the school.
For HSE TV, this has been Callie Luger and Kinley Johnson.
Here are the three things that you need to know for today. The Indianapolis City Council approved on Monday a $1.1 billion budget proposal that increases spending on public safety and the criminal justice system, but cuts or provides level funding for most other city services. According to Indianapolis Mayor, as a result of the vote, Indianapolis will recruit 86 new police officers, increase city support for crime prevention, programming, and make substantial investments in our neighborhoods.
Donald Trump lived to fight another day. All of the news organizations that filled the airwaves and websites with speculative chatter about whether he might drop out or maybe are looking a little silly today. Although Paul Ryan held a GOP conference call that would no longer defend Trump but would concentrate on saving the party's House majority, the recently rejected release tape had finally pushed the speaker, with his tepid background of Trump, to cancel a weekend appearance and bail on the standard bearer.
In your positive news, after the half-court shot dropped through the net for $10,000, Kansas University student Jordan Stiers had one person on her mind as she wiped away tears. Stiers' Nana is Roxanne Edwards, her paternal grandmother who rescued her from foster care at age 10. Edwards also volunteered to raise 4 of Stiers' siblings in her home. She's my mom, and she's my dad, she's my grandma, she's everything, Stiers said. She has done so much for me, taught me so much, says Jordan. Now let's send it on over to Kinley with your sports news.
In your sports news, 3 days after Tiger Woods committed to his first PGA Tour event in 14 months, he abruptly withdrew, leaving this week's Safeway Open with twice as many tickets sold as a year ago, but a fraction of the star power. Woods appeared to be experiencing performance anxiety. In a statement on his website, Woods described his game as vulnerable and not where it needs to be. David Ortiz played in his final MLB game last night, a 4-3 loss to the Cleveland Indians. Ortiz walked off the field with the fans chanting, "I give everything I have while I play, and the fans respect that. The fans, they love that. The fans, they live through it. And that's all that matters to me," said Ortiz. That's all for your sports news. Let's send it back over to the anchors.
To end your announcements, let's look at the blood drive.
Don't forget to sign up for the blood drive on Thursday, October 13th in the LGI room from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you're interested, visit Mr. Link in J211 or Mrs. Chatton in F218.
That's all we have for you today, HSC. Have a tubular Tuesday.
Have a terrific Tuesday, HSC.
HSC TV on social media for more news and school updates.